Welcome to Business Now. I'm Karen Ryan. One thing you can never have enough of is time. Business Now's Alice Look found a company that's older than IBM, GM, or AT&T, whose products may actually buy you some much-needed time.
Hello. I like this Remington microscreen rechargeable shaver so much, I bought the company.
Among the commercials from the 1980s, this one for electric shavers is advertising legend.
Shaves as close as a blade, or your money back. And
the spots were an unforgettable hit with consumers at the cash register.
Smooth.
But by the early 1990s, financial problems were jeopardizing the company that invented the electric shaver.
The Remington brand is and has been one of the best-known brands, I think, in the men's grooming category for several years, years and years. That was the case even into the mid-'80s and mid-'90s when they were having some financial problems. So that's always been an asset that they could and needed to leverage. The difference today is that they have gone through a recapitalization which has infused them with both the capital and, I believe, the energy to succeed.
Few companies have been around as long as Remington. The name has been on typewriters, office equipment, computers, and shavers. The evolution of the company is a mirror of American business and consumer habits.
It's the history of our shavers. The oldest shaver in this case is the first shaver that was developed by Remington in 1937. This is the one that was exhibited in the World's Fair in 1939.
Shavers are common grooming tools. Any company whose core business is making and selling them has a constant challenge to keep them from getting stale.
How the shaver works has changed and has evolved as the technology has advanced. What hasn't changed in all those years is people's beards. The beards remain the same. So the challenge of giving men and women, for that matter, a close shave has always been our challenge and our focus.
That focus translates into shavers for men that use either double-track rotary technology, which Remington claims provides substantially greater cutting power than other shavers, or a patented double or triple microscreen system.
The opposite directions allow the shaver to have less vibrations, less noise, and to cut better.
The company also makes hair trimmers for men and 3 lines of women's shavers. Most products are manufactured and assembled overseas. But out of a shaver's 40 to 100 individual components, it's the critical cutting parts that are still made in the U.S. Remington's Bridgeport, Connecticut factory turns out 1 million blades a day. The blades are punched out of wheels of steel strips, which are prepped for assembly onto the cutting shaft. The cutters are made from miles of aluminum coils. One shaver can have as many as 75 blades on 3 cutters. The parts also go through grinding and sharpening and then are tested and checked for quality control. Remington's men's shavers are strong sellers, number 2 in the industry for sales and dollar volume. But the real star of the company's shaving business is the smooth and silky women's shaver.
Summer's coming. Make it smooth without a nick or a cut. Get a new Remington wet dry shaver.
Since a woman can shave more of her body than a man, the shaver needs to be just as powerful, in fact, arguably more powerful than a men's shaver.
What we call the foils on the women's shaver flex in 2 directions, as well as moving up and down. So they form to the contours of a woman's body, much better than a shaver that really has a very static cutting system.
But it wasn't just technology that made Smooth and Silky the country's top-selling shaver. The company says it did its homework by listening to what women want.
Women want time. That's probably the number one thing. Women are wanting time. They're feeling stressed from all sides, and they're looking to and rewarding manufacturers who understand that and are creating products that address that need.
And that need covers everything from hair dryers and curling tools to warm and fuzzy products like bath pillows, aromatherapy machines, and hand treatments. All part of a hot new industry called personal care and wellness.
It's not only a focus just on women, but it's a focus on the changing lifestyles and the needs of America's aging population. If you think about it, because of the aging of the baby boomers, people's needs to feel good about themselves and to feel good are larger than ever.
2 recent examples that scored well with consumers are the Vortex hairdryer, which claims to dry hair faster because of its design, and a home hand wax treatment, similar to those found in beauty salons.
I think it's an opportunity for Remington. I think it's an opportunity for just about anybody in this industry who has the proper model. And that, again, that model is being able to identify consumer needs, being able to deliver products that meet those needs effectively, and then marketing the products in such a way that the consumer both understands the benefits of those products as well as why a given brand is the right choice.
For Remington, products that pamper and polish, smooth and soothe, may turn out to be the opportunity that will save the company from any financial close shaves in the future. I'm Alice Look for Business Now.
For more information on Remington or anything else we've reported on this program, visit our website at businessnow.com. And don't go away, we've got a high-tech homework solution for teens and a new online network for sportsmen. All right after this.
You know what I love about Hong Kong?
What's that?
No leash. There's no way for the office to keep tabs on you.
Hello? Really? It's official? No, thank you.
What is that?
Nextel Worldwide works everywhere we do.
Well, that just means you're going to have to work everywhere, Bob.
Actually, it means you do. I just got promoted. You work for me.
Introducing Nextel Worldwide. One phone, one number, worldwide. Nextel, how business gets done.
The people in this car never expected their lives to be turned upside down by a negligent or drunk driver. Now they have devastating injuries, lost wages, and bills. Insurance companies and their lawyers will look out for the negligent driver, but you need someone to look out for you. Call Sines, Kirk & Miles and 1-800-LAWYERS. For more than 30 years, we've been protecting the interest of injury victims. Let's talk about it, because if you have a phone, you have a lawyer.
ABC7's proud to be on your side with today's community calendar. The Seneca Sports Association is looking for volunteer cheerleading coaches at Germantown, Maryland. Call 240-777-2600. Also, office and medical volunteers are needed at the Arlington Free Clinic. Call 703-979-1425, extension 25. 7's proud to be on your side, making a difference in our community.
Gina, we're all set.
I just finished. I'm going to make a trade.
Yeah, well, we're chasing daylight. We really gotta. Can I get you water or anything?
Can I just go for 1 second? We're ready. Got to go to my trade.
I know. We just, yeah.
I would defend you, but I am prevented.
I shall defend myself. I must trade now.
I shoved. TD Waterhouse, member New York Stock Exchange.
Business Now is brought to you by Nextel. You've never used a phone like this before. And by Ernst & Young, LLP, from thought to finish. And by TD Waterhouse, the world's second largest discount broker. And now, here's Karen Ryan.
The federal government is no different than the private sector in needing top-quality information technology. But who does the Pentagon turn to when it needs highly sensitive and confidential tech support? Business Now's John Decker reports.
Every time an F-14 lands on an aircraft carrier, a 700-employee defense contractor in southern Maryland feels a sense of pride. For more than a decade, Eagan McAllister Associates has supported this workhorse of Navy warfare. John McAllister co-founded EMA in the early 1980s with a mission: provide top-quality work for the Pentagon with top-quality people.
EMA basically has the reputation for bringing outstanding people to the fore for the Navy and for other customers, and frankly, that's what's caused a lot of our growth. Is they see the kind of work that we're doing and they want us to grow with it.
That growth, around 40% per year in the 90s, has occurred despite flat growth in the industry. Here at the Patuxent River Naval Air Station, EMA provides IT support and solutions for a number of Navy projects, including the F-18 Hornet, the E-2C Hawkeye, and the V-22 Osprey. Each of these projects requires precision engineering and technology. The E-2C contract calls for redoing the software for the Hawkeye's mission planning system. For the V-22, the company has developed a tactics manual, which includes simulated aircraft movements to train pilots for an actual mission. EMA has also written software for the F-14, which allows this aircraft to collect all kinds of information during training exercises. In addition to this project work, the company provides the Navy with invaluable IT support, developing and maintaining security programs for the Navy worldwide.
There's a lot of information that they need to share back and forth between various commands, but that same information, if it got into the hands of the adversaries, and we still do have adversaries around the world, would enable them to understand what our readiness is at any particular time.
But through encryption techniques and firewalls developed by EMA engineers, as well as a 7x24 help desk, the Navy secrets remain secure.
We have some really good people who know host-level vulnerabilities inside and out and understand them and how to fix them, as well as the folks who can develop a security program for you, write your policies, your plans, your procedures, and that sort of thing.
As a result of this focus on detail, the company has developed a stellar reputation within the Navy.
You always hear good things about the company and the fact that they always perform on schedule, within cost, and of course the performance is always within the standards of the contract.
About half of the company's business comes from providing programmatic support, including financial and contract monitoring, but an increasing amount of revenues are now derived from the company's high-tech work in things like web-based applications, wireless communications design, and IT security.
We will never leave behind our DoD core business. We will always have that business, but as we develop IT, commercial IT capabilities, we will be looking to follow some of those capabilities to their natural marketplaces.
And based on EMA's past performance, it's a business plan that industry analysts clearly like.
EMA is a solutions provider. They're able to perform the services that their customer requires on time and on budget. They have a strong track record for success and have developed that past performance reputation, which has really enabled them to succeed.
That success can be measured in the company's bottom line, taking in $51 million in revenues in 1999 and projecting $67 million in 2000.
They are very well positioned in their target markets. They're one of the top IT services contractor in their particular area.
And as defense contracting trends continue to place a strong emphasis on past performance, EMA appears to be well positioned for the future. In Lexington Park, Maryland, I'm John Decker for Business Now.
And don't go away. In our Technology and You segment, we've got the answers to all your math problems. And later on, a company that is literally building the new economy right after this.
Now you can receive a short text message over the internet. Then send back an answer. Or simply type in one of your own. Introducing two-way internet messaging, only from Nextel.
Wrong house. Go to the next door.
TV Waterhouse, member New York Stock Exchange.
This fall's gonna be hot with the Redskins and ABC7 with 3 live primetime appearances on Monday Night Football.
Mondays will rock.
Woo! In September, the Skins will take on Dallas.
Oh, yeah!
The Tennessee Titans come to town in October.
Hot, very hot.
Then, it's the world champion St. Louis Rams Thanksgiving week.
Gobble, gobble.
This fall's gonna be hot with the Redskins and ABC7.
It ain't the preseason, it's prime time.
In all of the universe, there's only one place to view the stars. The Nissan Pavilion at Stonebridge, where music lives and breathes.
Time magazine says the View's 5 outspoken hosts have made the morning safe for spicy topical dialogue.
Get excited!
And given morning talk a makeover.
That's what I like about the View.
It's the View at the top. A new kind of daytime show for a new kind of daytime audience. Weekdays.
That's what I like about the View.
NBC Daytime.
You think drugs and alcohol help me accomplish any of this? Think again. There's only one way to play, drug-free, through faith, commitment, accountability. For more information, contact the Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Educational software on CD-ROM was once one of the hottest segments of the industry. In today's Technology and Use segment, this week Steve Wildstrom reports educational software has been languishing ever since the birth of the World Wide Web.
A bunch of game-like drill programs are still hanging around on CD-ROM, but their focus is mainly on the elementary grades. Software for middle and high school students is all but non-existent. One pleasant exception is StudyWorks from MathSoft. StudyWorks comes in two flavors, StudyWorks Science and StudyWorks Math. The programs are not intended to provide either drill or instruction, but rather give an environment to give students an easier time working on science and math.
So we have to come up with some idea of where to begin here.
The basic problem they solve is simple. Students these days are used to doing the bulk of their homework on computers, but math notation is notoriously difficult to enter from a keyboard. Spreadsheets do calculations well, but can't manipulate algebraic symbols and are hard to set up, and don't produce good math notation. StudyWorks is built around the same calculating engine that drives the high-powered Maple computer algebra system from Waterloo Maple. It's a sort of math processor. It makes it relatively easy to enter algebraic notation and to calculate either numerical or symbolic results as you go. Where StudyWorks really comes into its own is for science reports, which often require a lot of math embedded in the text. It's ideal for high school kids, but many middle school students may find it useful too. The science and math versions are the same basic program, but come with different reference materials. Math focuses on courses from pre-algebra through multivariable calculus. Science covers earth science, biology, chemistry, physics, and statistics. Both versions also link to extensive web-based resources and discussion groups. Both come in $39.95 Deluxe and $29.95 Classic versions. I'm Steve Wildstrom with Technology and You.
Thanks, Steve. Now it's time for Websites That Click. We report a lot on this program about e-commerce. You can buy a book online at Amazon.com. You can search for the cheapest travel at sites like Expedia and Travelocity.com. And now, more and more consumers and businesses are buying computers online. A recent Information Week survey says 3 out of 4 information technology professionals will turn to the net this year to buy desktop PCs, notebooks, servers, handhelds, and workstations. And PCs aren't the only devices for sale on the web. Need more juice? Visit batteriesdirect.com to order power for anything from laptops to cordless phones and camcorders. The site boasts it can extend the runtime on your laptop 2 to 4 times. Now, for more information about streaming video on the web, there's a new website scheduled to launch later this month that offers interactive television right on your PC. It's suntv.com. The site will offer regularly scheduled programming as well as on-demand product videos.
Sun TV's application of Media Manager allows their customers an opportunity to view select programming at their leisure, when they want it, where they want it. And this capacity that's being provided by WorldCom has a far-reaching effect for all of media.
So what kind of programs can you expect to see online? The virtual network will begin broadcasting 35 programs about outdoor sports, hence the name Sports Outdoor Network TV or Sun TV. But the website won't be limited to just Bassmasters.
Sun TV is not just a hunting and fishing network. Right now, everybody thinks that it is. But starting next quarter, we will be adding on new networks, specialty networks, every quarter for the next 10 quarters, featuring lawn and garden, home improvement, and other genres.
But for now, the streaming video is reserved for fishermen. If you'd like to stream this program or any Business Now episode broadcast in New York, San Francisco, Boston, Chicago, or D.C., log on to our website at businessnow.com. And coming up next on Business Now, a company that is building the new economy brick by brick.
You know what I love about Hong Kong?
What's that?
No leash. There's no way for the office to keep tabs on you.
Hello? Really? It's official? No, thank you.
What is that?
Nextel Worldwide works everywhere we do.
Well, that just means you're going to have to work everywhere, Bob.
Actually, it means you do. I just got promoted. You work for me.
Introducing Nextel Worldwide. One phone, one number, worldwide. Nextel, how business gets done.
Today, just when they thought it was safe to celebrate, another independent counsel, another investigation of the president. Could it swing independent voters away from Al Gore? Or has this man already done that? Ralph Nader on This Week, Today.
And right after This Week, a conversation with Izola Foster, Pat Buchanan's running mate. Plus, Kathleen Matthews chats with local Democrats in the afterglow of last week's convention. I'm Derek McGinty, and that's Capital Sunday, 12:30, right here on ABC7.
Is your life overwhelmed by caffeine and chaos?
Wake up exhausted. I drink 3 pots of coffee a day.
3 pots of coffee? Our summer fitness plan, the best way to begin to fuel your body. Monday's Oprah.
Catch Oprah Monday at 4. Then on News 7 at 5, one area police department is picking up a couple of 4-legged recruits. See how expanding their canine unit will help protect this Virginia community. Plus, who makes the best bedding? Consumer reporter Melissa McDermott uncovers the best in bed sheets. Monday on News 7 at 5.
The Marine Marathon. Train with Carol and with Don. 5 till 7 each weekday. News 7 will start your day.
This October, Team 7 will run 26.2 miles in the Marine Corps Marathon. And most of us have never run a race before.
And you can train right along with us and watch our Team 7 reports on Good Morning Washington here on ABC7 and on our website at WJLA.com.
With Team 7, you'll have fun on Good Morning Washington.
If your new job is at least 50 miles farther from your home than your old job, you can generally deduct unreimbursed moving expenses. These are costs associated with moving your personal belongings, your furniture and fixtures, your computers, and basically the belongings in your home. And all you have to do that is file a form with your tax return, which you can ask your accountant for.
It's an industry as old as the first lean-to, construction. But we found one company literally building the new economy. And whether it's in the office or on the job, Business Now's Fran Murphy reports on a construction company that is throwing out the old blueprints.
Our business is not known for being a real ethical industry. It starts with construction, and that's what people see in our business. And we want to change that.
Bill Fairchild bought R.W. Murray Company in the midst of the construction bust of 1992. This year, under his management, the company expects to gross $45 million.
What's up with Loudon County? They won't let us down.
Right from the start, it turned the old business model for construction upside down.
Everything is modeled around, can they beat the estimate? Can they meet the man hours that are in the estimate? What we've done is we've flipped that around. The estimate is no longer part of the equation for us. It's the client.
And the clients include an impressive list of businesses with widely different needs.
Our major focus is customer satisfaction, making sure that not only did we build a good quality product, but that the customer is ultimately satisfied in all manner of the project.
Each job presents new challenges, and that's the exciting thing, to tackle those challenges and turn them into opportunities and really show that, you know, I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and the client's going to be extremely satisfied when we're done.
Employees get bonuses based on client satisfaction. But even before the client, R.W. Murray Company puts a high value on its staff. Each member is hand-picked, often more for attitude than aptitude.
The purpose of our company is to provide an environment where the employees can achieve their goals in life. It's as simple as that.
Any specific job-related issues that have come up that we need to make everybody aware of?
The key thing is the employee's success, and in turn that'll bring the company success. They're rigging up all of the cables.
Right.
themselves where they attach the rigging. Once they get all of that attached, pull it tight. Eventually pull it, lift it up, set it down.
Innovation doesn't end in the office. Out on the job site, R.W. Murray is known for the latest in construction techniques, the tilt-up. Today, they're putting a 40-ton wall in place. Once a week, employees meet at a different job site to compare notes and get up to speed on company projects.
The first part of the meeting is safety, because safety is number one. We go over a new topic every week and review up-to-date safety procedures.
Fuel tank, well, generator could be there, fuel tank. How close to the trailers are they? Right next to them? Yeah. 20 feet away. They gotta be 20 feet away.
We go over all of our projects and what's going on, what kind of challenges we may have hit on any project that everyone needs to know about, any kinds of lessons learned. And since we're at a job site, we can actually go out and visit and look firsthand at the quality control procedures that we just talked about in our meeting.
For site preparation, R.W. Murray hires subcontractors like Kurt Rogers. For him, their client emphasis makes for a better working environment.
And they're not constantly just waving a contract in your face. They're people just like we're people. And that's what truly makes it a friendly relationship.
I've always loved building. I just love to see things go together. There's something about building that you can see what you're getting done every day. You can see your progress, and then when you're done, you can see the finished product. It's something you can always go back to and be proud of.
I'm Fran Murphy for Business Now.
R.W. Murray executives say they work hard to retain employees. Among the perks, business meetings in the Bahamas every winter and a personal finance manager for staff members. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Business Now. I'm Karen Ryan. Thanks for joining us. And join us again next week when we report on more businesses and people shaping the new economy. See you then.
If you would like to review one of today's featured companies, visit our internet newsroom at www.businessnow.com. You can also see hundreds of stories in the Business Now Internet Library, the largest online business library. Join us at www.businessnow.com.
Train with Carol and with Don. 5 till 7 each weekday. New 7 will start your day.
This October, Team 7 will run 26.2 miles in the Marine Corps Marathon. And most of us have never run a race before.
And you can train right along with us and watch our Team 7 reports on Good Morning Washington here on ABC 7 and on our website at WJLA.com.
We'll have training tips for those gearing up for the big race this fall or for those who just want to get into better shape.
Marine Corps, push up! Each week you can check your progress against us and see how you're doing. Plus, you can email your training questions to Team 7 on our website at WJLA.com.
If we can do it, you can do it. It's hard work, but it's also a lot of fun.
So get out there and train with Team 7. One More Way News 7 is proud to be on your side.
With Team 7, you'll have fun on Good Morning Washington.
Time magazine says the View's 5 outspoken hosts have made the morning safe for spicy topical dialogue.
I'm excited.
And given morning talk a makeover.
That's what I like about the View.
It's the View at the top. A new kind of daytime show for a new kind of daytime audience. Weekdays.
That's what I like about the View.
ABC Daytime.
Hey.
It's live with Regis at 9, Hollywood Squares at 10, and Family Feud at 10:30. Then, beginning September 11th, The View at 11, only on Washington's ABC 7.
Basic training for 2 new recruits, Monday on News 7 at 5.